Doug, here we are. The Patriots reign victorious over the Baltimore Ravens. We've been talking all week about this being a litmus test as to where they are. If you could pass a litmus test, which you can't because it measures pH, the Patriots would have passed today. I would say they looked pretty strong in all phases of the game in the first half. Where do you say they stand right now? Because they did finally beat a playoff contender, even after their past few wins were against kind of teams.
Yeah, I think the fact that they were able to beat a playoff contender in the first half was pretty dominant on their end, and some special teams gaffes kind of occurred, and it got close near the end there. But I thought that offensively and defensively, this was a pretty solid showing from the Patriots, and this is the type of team that potentially could give them trouble in the playoffs, and they proved that that wasn't the case tonight, just by beating them so soundly. And I really thought the Patriots have issues running the ball in this game, but Garrett Blunt really didn't have many issues. He, broke a couple of records, or broke his own single-season rushing total. He tied the Patriots franchise record for rushing touchdowns. He really solidified the game there at the end by killing the clock. So I thought it was just a really solid performance from the Patriots in general on offense and defense. Special teams certainly was another issue.
In terms of the big picture, though, and big picture being Super Bowl, what do you make of the Ravens being able to close the gap the way they did after the Patriots got off to such a hot start?
Not a hard start, a hot start. I think that was the special teams gaffes, and it really was. Cyrus Jones had the muffed punt, which gave the Ravens the ball on the 3-yard line. Then Matthew Slater fumbled the ball. That gave the Ravens the ball on the 22-yard line. The Ravens scored their only touchdowns on those two offensive drives in their case. So, take out those plays, and suddenly the game is 30-9, and it looks a lot different here on the Patriots end. So I think that special teams, it shouldn't be a problem in the future. I don't know what they're going to do about the Cyrus Jones situation. That's for another conversation. But they certainly need someone else back there fielding punts. And as long as they get that figured out, their special teams on the other side, by punting, kicking, that was all fine. They just have to figure out the return situation. I believe they will, and I believe that this was a solid effort for the Patriots.
All right, well, we'll be keeping up with the Patriots. This is probably the last time you'll hear me talking about chemistry, because litmus tests are all I really remember from high school science, hence sports journalism. But
Absolutely.
keep it on NESN.com for all your Patriots news.